Hey there, welcome to episode number 28 in Belmathuin's Let's Play. Belmathuin here. Last time we left off having just placed all of these fence gates in the newly built tank. And then we started to build the conveyor system. And I realized I was tired. And I realized I didn't have all the supplies on me. So we're going to kind of pick up where we left off last time. We built the tank 7 wide so that the water, which only flows 8 blocks, would go over the fence post that is over this edge of the tank. And there we go. Yeah, so the fence gates would go over this 8th block, being the glass, and into this little conveyor system. And we wanted to border this, at least the bottom part, with acacia. Well, I wanted to because I like acacia. Probably a little too much, more than is good for me. But we want them to drop down. Now this is actually dropping them 3 blocks, because they're going to drop from here and go 1, 2, 3, but they won't be able to jump back up on top of this glass block because the glass part, that part of the tank is still too high. We could leave that glass. Oh, and by the way, this entire tank could be built out of any block you want. It doesn't have to be glass. I just like it to be glass so that we can just kind of take a peek at any given time and see what the spawns are looking like. And I'm going to use glass down here. Again, you could use any solid block down here. I'm using glass or compact ice, mostly because I tore down an entire iceberg over there and chipped away at some other icebergs. So I've got the ice. I might as well use it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. And then we should drop down 1, I think, there, and then go out 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, and let's line that up with a little bit of acacia, just because it's going to look nice. And then fill in the rest with glass. I suppose we'll go all the way up to there. Yeah, this project, between building the walls all the way around there, and building the tank, and building the conveyor system, if you use glass like I am, you're gonna demolish a desert. Not a whole desert, but you're gonna put a hurting on one. Sometime soon we'll have to go out and check out the desert that I've been beaten on to provide all the glass for this. On the plus side, since I drained all this water, I've got almost 8 shulker boxes full of sand that I used to drain the water, just kind of sitting aside to turn into glass. So that's always nice. Alright, so now that we're in 8 here, let's go there, 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 and there. And if my calculations are correct, it should put us almost at the center. And it does. So now we're going to want to hop up to the other side. I guess acacia's the cheap op. No, no, no! I didn't want to do that. Alright, we'll get rid of that block later. Yeah. Oh, it's finally Friday. So we're going to want to go down 1, 2. That should do it right there. So we'll fill that in. And Actually, I want... Oh, I should have used silk touch, but... Oh well. Alright, so yep, that gives us our 2. We're going to go 3, 4... Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they should leave 4 blocks in between. And it does, so we did something right. I still don't have an axe on me. Or did I grab it? I did. Awesome. Oh god, I am so glad that it's Friday and that the work day is over. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm grateful to have a job. I'm grateful to make enough to keep the family fed and the lights on. But I also enjoy, you know, doing stuff that's fun and relaxing for me, like this. And the two don't work well together. So I try to keep them completely separate. Alright, I'm right here. Can I reach that? Can I there? Oh. Yeah, my mouse is a little sensitive. Where did you go? Did you really go over the rim? That was like a super jumper. Alright, so in the center here, we're going to have to drop down a few more blocks. And now let me just finish this up real quick before I get ahead of myself and leave parts unfinished. So this right here is going to be where all of those are conveyed and dropped. All of those are conveyed and dropped, and probably that fence gate and that fence gate will dump right into it. And in the center, there's going to be a water elevator going up. So let me... Can I make this jump? I can make it. I can make it. Awesome. Yeah, I forgot I had the double jump on. Well, not double jump, but I have the jump boost 2 on. That definitely helps. Does that mean I can get up here? It does. Yeah. I didn't mean to do that. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and head back up there. After I make sure I've got the stuff I need. And we'll see you up there. And we're back. Let's get ourselves a little vacation. And we want to go down 2 drop. We want a drop of 2. So let's go there. No, there. I didn't catch it. Alright, so there. Also, no. We're going to make a little ring with a 4x4 center there. And in that center is going to be soul sand. So let's go ahead and... You know what? Yeah, we'll fill that little section in. And then I guess... No, not there. So do I have... I do. Look at me being all prepared and stuff. It's almost like I was a professional or something. Alright, so from my testing, I don't know why it is, but I found that having fence gate down at the bottom here, but having it closed helped. I think it might just be because the arc they come in, that they kind of like bump off the top of that and into the water column. And that helped immensely. Now let's throw another one there and there. And that's really... Oop. No, I want them to open the other way. So we want... Yeah, we want all 4 of those there. I'm going to have to open them, aren't I? And then I'll open them so they go the other way. Yeah, so we want those 4 fence gates there to block the water from this water column from going out into our conveyor systems. Alright, so 2 up. So you wind up with 3 open fence gates on top of a 4th closed fence gate at the end of this conveyor. And then here, I believe I can get up there, and then I can go over here. Yeah, that that jump to beacon really helps. And then, if I'm not mistaken, in the center here, I should have used my silk touch, but I had an additional 2 down there, just so that when they're flowing out of the tank and kind of fighting it, they had a little bit more space to come out into the water. Alright, yes, we wanted that space right there, and we want another... I didn't think I was going to get that. Alright, let's go over here and do it. So we want 1 set of fence gates above and 1 set of fence gates below in the dead center, and you can find that pretty easy. It's where your soul sand is. It's also the center of the natural ring at the top of the monument, and then everything else is glass. So we're gonna go there and there, there and there, and this whole front. Now again, this can all be a solid block of your choice. I just happen to prefer to be able to see them. And since I've got all that sand from draining the place, I might as well use it, right? Alright, so here, here, and here. And you know what? That's gonna bug me. Let's get rid of that. Uh-oh. I haven't slept. No! Uh-oh. I'm trapped. Let's get to bed. Yeah, I actually, prior to recording this, I was just standing here for quite some time, kind of watching some YouTube and stuff. So I probably went through a couple of night cycles. Just standing there thinking and getting ready to record. Alright, that should take care of us for a little while. I hope. Those phantoms. Although I should have just popped them with my axe. Because this axe is like the super slayer for the phantoms. It has it has smite 5 on it. And it does more damage than a sword. Just by itself, so should be a one-hit kill. Alright, so we're going there and there. And then we're gonna want to go up all the way, I believe Y73 is what I chose. And the math on that has nothing to do with the tank. Like the level, the Y level that you choose to go up to, it has nothing to do with where the top of this tank is, or where the tank is placed, or where the conveyors are, or any of that. It is solely concerned with what Y level you want your kill chamber to be on. And the design that I came up with in my tutorial put the floor that they're going to fall on at like Y32, I think. And I found through experimenting a bunch of times, I spent way too much time on that crap. I found through experimenting that dropping them from Y73 onto a block at Y70, well, actually it would be Y31, kills them instantly, but dropping them onto Y33 gets them down to like one punch kill, which is exactly what we want. Now, I'm gonna have to pillar down, aren't I? I may actually, yep, I actually believe I'm gonna want to take that fence gate and turn it into glass. Yes. And then, let's see, let's get rid of that one and that one, just so we can get back up. And that one. And we're also going to want to take out this guy. Yeah. I believe I did this. Or no, I didn't, did I? I don't know, we'll try it. Because I don't want to pop back over into my other world like every 2 seconds. So I'm making an executive decision. Now at some point we'll probably come back and I don't know, maybe we'll make like this outside corner and this outside corner going all the way down into a different block just so it's prettier. But for now I just want to get it functional. I want to get my hands on some sea lanterns because decorating and lighting everything up will be much easier once we have that ability. Alright, where are we at? That's the top level. Alright, that didn't take too long. It also didn't take all that much glass. Yes, so that is the correct level. For you, wherever you want your kill chamber, you just want to make this go up high enough so that it conveyors out to wherever you want it and then drops down 33 and 31 blocks, I think. Or like 33 blocks or 30 blocks. We will definitely invest more effort and time into that once we get to the kill chamber part. But for now, we're just gonna build this up. Oh, phew, I was gonna say, am I out? We want to go too high above this. And then put our roof on. Let's go right there. So this can go, I'm not going to worry about filling in down there because I probably am going to come back and fill like the outer corners with a different block. Maybe some sea lanterns. Yeah, we're getting so close to having this done. The kill chamber itself isn't very difficult at all. A little bit of redstone, but nothing too complex. And I went over it pretty good in my tutorial, and I'll be going over it again in this series. I want it to be a couple more out. Let's see, I want it to like go right down flush with the face right there. So if I'm looking straight down, then that's the one. Yes, that's the one. Alright, so I'm going to build up this glass and install some water. Oh, it's going to be so freaking good when it's done. I hope I've got enough supplies on me. Otherwise, I'm going to be dropping down, grabbing supplies, and rocketing up here and trying to land on this little ice strip. Oh, I didn't bring my redstone, did I? There is an optional bit of redstone that I did in my tutorial that I'm probably also going to do in this, involving some torch towers and some pistons, so that at the top I have a shut-off valve, basically, to stop the flow of guardians long enough for me to do any maintenance or change the kill chamber if I choose to. And I thought it was a real nice option to include, because trying to work around a bunch of entities that just continually drop on you with no end in sight can be a little rough. Let's put a temporary block there and go out. And temporary block. Yeah, just like that. And that one. I should be able to turn these into water source blocks. So I want fence gates there, even with the ice. They'll shoot up into here. That should turn into water. I don't know why in 1.13 it doesn't seem to want to. Yeah, why isn't that? Do I gotta be bare-fisted? Alright, we'll do it this way. Now, let's go grab some water buckets. And there's a piece of glass. Yep, so the kill chamber is actually going to be like right here. And I don't know, I really like the way it turned out. So we're going to be seeing that again real soon. Oh man. I was hoping to use ice along this entire wall, but apparently ice is just not doing the trick lately. What if I use a fortune pick? Does that do it? It should. Yeah, I just don't get it. Alright, so we're done with that. Regular ice? Okay. So that's what we'll use. You know, I could swear that all the ices would turn into water sources if they were broken without silk touch. But I guess I was wrong. And I guess since we're down here, we'll just stack up. Alright. So we'll go up this way. And if our calculations were correct, we're going to wind up right with that. Perfect. Alright. So, how do I want to work this? You know what, we're going to just drop down, hopefully hit that water. Perfect. And I got to go ahead and fill this whole part of the floor in. But first, let's go right there. I'm out. No. Oh, wrong pick. Wrong pick. All right. That's green, green. There we go. Actually, grab a couple. Now we're gonna end up cutting away some of those ones in the bottom there, but for now, that just helped us line it up. Oh, yeah, I'm probably gonna want to do that as well. We're gonna have to get you a quieter mouse. No, it's fine. Yeah, I got one of those dream old ladies that also plays games. The only problem is we're playing in the same room right now. So if in my other videos you've heard clicking mouse clicking sounds but not seen actions that match up to those on my screen, it's because she's on the other side of the room playing a game too. Eventually we'll get into a bigger place and I'll be able to kind of shut myself away for recording sessions. But it's her Friday too, so she gets to play games. Alright, so how am I going to get around this? Actually, we're going to go up like that. And, you know, let's get that pick off of our toolbar because I keep using it. And I didn't want to. I don't want to break the glass. I just want to harvest the glass. Alright. So, water source, water source. Fence gates. Water source, water source. And then for this, we're gonna have to squish one of the water sources. So let's say 1, 2. We want 8 blocks of water here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. And that brings us right up to the edge. Unfortunately, it leaves us with this one space. One space right there. So let's, 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. At least that splits it evenly. And there we go. So if I take my depth strider boots off, then that should push me fairly quickly. Mobs don't slow down at the end like we do. And then go through. Yeah. Put those back on before I fall off the edge here and die because I don't have my feather falling on. That would be good. Alright. Replace. No. This one we want to silk touch. Alright, so that gets us all the way up there. And then we also regular ice. We want, I believe, we should be able to get one right there. Stop pushing me. There we go. There, 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 and there. Why didn't that make water? Yeah, the ice into water mechanic it seems broken for this, for 113. So we're gonna take, let's do dirt all the way up, and we'll try that again, except we're gonna do it from a block below. Does it have to have a block below it? Apparently. I guess that must be the secret. And then if I stick this water bucket right here, that should become infinite sources. Or not, because they're... Alright, now it should be. Alright, good, good, good. So, stick that over there. Now we have what we're looking for. See, so they're going to arc in and get shot up. And same on this side. Arc in, get shot up. And same on this side, but I don't have any water in. To make those all source blocks, we're going to use the kelp trick. I should have some of that in my toolbox, because that's now an actual tool. And I don't. Now, we could go all the way back to our base to get some. Or, no, there. Or, we can glitch into that block. Or we can go into the ocean. Is there no kelp in an ice water biome? You know, come to think of it, I don't recall seeing any. So we'll have to fly around a little bit. Find some. There we go. And there goes my frames. Actually, yeah, let's chop it off, not at the bottom. That way we can come back if we need to. Alright, that's going to be way more than we're looking for. I think we'll probably need about 2 stacks. Guess we'll just kind of grab all this floating stuff. Yeah, we've got more than enough now. And... ow. I thought that would work, but note to self, doesn't work. Alright, so water there and there. And then water there and there. And that's those complete. And now we can't place it on soul sand. But if we're quick and lucky, we can do that. Alright, so now we can, every one of these that gets a kelp block in it becomes a full source. So it'd probably be easier just to do one row at a time. Alright, hold shift and it makes you go down in the water quicker. Alright. And then there. And there and there. Okay, should be good. Yeah, this isn't going to be as bad as I thought it was going to be. Stop closing them. So does anybody got any good plans for the weekend? I know around here it's starting to get really cold. The kids have beggar night tonight. But, you know, my 16-year-old could really care less about that, and my 11-year-old is going with her mom, so I don't have to go out and deal with people tonight. A bit of an introvert. I find quite a few people that play games the way I do are also introverts, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. A whole lot less drama and worry in life. Whoa. Well, that works. Alright, let's see if we can get into the fence gate there. Alright. See? Quickly deposited us. Well, they're only one. Maybe we want to go up one taller with the glass. You know what, we'll test it and we'll find out. I'm really dreading putting water in that tank, because the second I do, we're gonna have guardians falling on our faces. In fact, I probably shouldn't have put them in the water elevator because it's possible that we're gonna have guardians spawning right now. they should be able to spawn in parts. Well, maybe not. Yeah. They should technically be able to spawn from there to there in the water. And I know they can spawn in bubble columns because that's like the crux of quite a few designs that are out there right now. But I really like this design I came up with solely because it's smaller. You're gonna lag a lot less with, you know, only that many spaces worth of bubble elevators. And because, you know, you can configure that little chute right there to anywhere. I mean, you can aim it over to that corner if you want them stuck over there in the corner. You could have it go straight down the center of this. You can have it all the way over here like I do, or over there in one of the wings. You can basically direct them wherever you want. And still have lots of room to build other farms and other things in the area. And use this as a base, really. The only downside to this design over the large scale designs is, you know, you're not going to get as many spawns, and you have to drain the water. I'm going to have to go to the Nether, make a trip to the Nether, and get a bunch of soul sand to place down there. But I think before we even worry about doing the tank, we're going to need to empty this wall off and start making the kill chamber. Okay, so I recorded a ton of video last night, and I'm sitting here editing it today, and I'm already at like 44 minutes, so I think I'm going to have to split all of this building into 2 episodes, because it's a rather large project and I foolishly tried to fit it all into one. So if you liked what you saw, you know, like, comment, subscribe. Any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down there in the comment section, and we'll see you real soon with the next episode. It's already recorded.